Hi everyone, my name is Pan. I come from Vietnam. My major is EECS, stand for Electrical Engineering and Computer Science. Currently, I'm working as a research assistant in a lab at NCTU in Central City. This is the sensor IC design lab. In 2012, I was working in a famous company in Vietnam, and I got a reasonable salary at that time. But I got the information about the scholarship from CCU, Chinese Cultural University, and I realized that Taiwan has a good education system, so I decided to come to Taiwan for my study. This was the first time I came to Taiwan. Everything is new to me. I was very eager to discover everything. I enrolled to CCU for my master's degree. CCU is located in Yangmingshan, which is one of the most beautiful mountain in Taiwan, especially in the north of Taiwan. I did the research there in 2 years. My major at the time was Graduate Institute of Digital Mechatronic Technology. This department also belongs to EE department that is very hot in Taiwan all the time. I joined a robotics lab led by a very nice professor. The lab is full of devices and equipment. Our department also held some trips to visit some company, so that's are very helpful and meaningful to me. We also can see the live production and the way the engineer control the system. Everything is automatic control, and the engineer needs to manage and observe the live production through a computer room. Something is just blowing in my mind at that time. I wish I can work in Taiwan like them. The period I stayed there is enough to discover Taipei. I came to downtown every weekend. I came to Taipei 101, Shilin Night Market, Ximending, blah blah blah, everywhere in Taipei. After that, I moved to Hsinchu, and I joined National Chiao Tung University for my doctoral degree for 4 years. This time, I also travel a lot. Most of places in Taiwan, and one thing I can recognize that Taiwan has many parks full of flowers and trees. You can go there to relax after work. Some other things about Taiwan you should know. Taiwan use Mandarin and English as the official languages. That make you very easy to live, and it's even easier due to the low living cost. And in Taiwan you get high salary. Another thing is birth rate in Taiwan is very low, so I think this is the opportunity for foreigners to study or work here. You can find a part-time job when you study. However, you need to make sure that you meet the requirements to get the work permit. The work permit now is available online, so everything is very convenient for you. I believe that after study, whatever you study in Taiwan, any field you study, any department you are in, you always can find a job here. Moreover, Taiwan has many kind of companies, so the need from the companies is very large. I am sure that you can get several offers from the companies, I believe. You will ask me why do I choose Taiwan for my study or working. The reasons are Taiwan has developed industry, and it grows very stable. As I mentioned, Taiwan has a good education system also. As you know, every university in Taiwan is always has a big capability and high quality in teaching and researching. The next reason is the people. Yeah, people in Taiwan is very nice, very friendly. If you got some troubles, they can help you warmly. I really love this. Most Taiwanese are very carefully if they want to do something. You will prepare for that very well and for safety also. Most of the area in Taiwan is covered by forest, so the environment is very clean and clear. Or another reason, Taiwan is very close to my country. It takes about 3 hours to fly to Taiwan, and I can fly back anytime if I want. Taiwan has an Asian culture, so if you come from Asia, you will feel very familiar with. If you come from other places, you still don't need to worry about the culture shock because Taiwan is very easy to live. The next thing is I would like to say is work tax. It's not high, and you can get back you can get the refund if you like. But I think if you pay for the work tax, you will get some benefits from the government. Talk about the healthcare. Go along with the a good healthcare system. Taiwan has a national health insurance with high quality, and you will happy to know that because healthcare system in Taiwan is the one of the tops in the world. As you can see, what Taiwan could do to keep everyone safe in COVID-19 without shutting down any city. You are safe in Taiwan, I should say. And the last reason, the chance to find a job here in Taiwan is very high. After graduation, you can extend your ASA up to 6 months. You can extend twice. So totally you have 1 year in Taiwan to find a job. Again, Taiwan make another chance for you. As I said, currently I'm a research assistant in Hsinchu. I will continue my work here because I love it. If I have a chance, I could like to challenge myself in another company. I attend many job fair and visit many companies in Hsinchu Science Park. People are great, and those are good places for working. Team working and work distribution is done very well in many companies. You can dedicate your knowledge, your expert to your work. I wish I can work in many places at the same time. Let's talk about how to make your CV bright and impress. When you apply to a company, first of all, you need to have a good result in your study and research for sure. Second, Mandarin is also required if you like to apply to some big companies. So if you have a Mandarin certificate, it would be great. What I want to tell you, just try your best to learn Mandarin. The human resource of TSMC announced that if you write on your application that you can have an interview in Mandarin, your application will be passed in the first round. Besides your experience in your field, you need to have a language skill. Furthermore, you can make an online profile like linking, for example, and update it usually. Then you can just need to generate your profile to QR code. Again, put it in your CV. This will make your CV different with others. If you have a good performance, you can use English only in Taiwan. But I think you are very clever, so I think language is not a problem. Actually, I have not learned Mandarin before. However, I started to learn when I'm studying at CCU because there are some free of charge Mandarin courses, and I also learned from my Taiwanese friends. In my opinion, speaking Mandarin is easier than writing, and I continue learning Mandarin until now in NCTU. Talk about the food in Taiwan. Taiwanese cuisines is various types. Even from the US or Europe, you can also find it in Taiwan. How about the food from other countries like Asia? Don't worry, they also have in Taiwan. In addition, if you want to buy something else, it is also easy to find in Taiwan in market or digital market, also online. This time I will talk about some advice. The time I live in Taiwan is long enough to understand people and what happened here. So I decided to build a Facebook page and groups that has a link below to share my experiences about living, traveling, culture in Taiwan. And if you want to find the scholarship, just follow this link. There are various helpful news and information for you. For any further information, you can contact me through the above Facebook groups. Finally, thank you for your listening and hope to see you in the future. Goodbye.